everyone. I don't know if this is the sequel or the prequel, but I've already played Detective Grimoire, Secrets of the Swamp. And I liked it so much, I got the next game. Alright, I don't know where my headphones disappeared to, so my apologies if the audio is off, if it's too quiet, if it's too loud. Because I can't really check it. Tangle Tower, mid-afternoon. Somebody's going on the boat to the place. Lake's Edge. I like the little typewriter sound.
You ready, Sally?
Grimoire, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
I'm suspecting this is the prequel, considering they're pointing out things like the map and that. Super early. Oops. The voices are a bit low, so since I can't turn the voices up, I'll turn everything else down a bit more. Oops. Case file? Oh dear. Case file. Murder victim. I didn't open chat, my apologies. Hi Cinder, sorry for not opening chat right away, and welcome in Killer Pro. Today's been a day. Just worked through some emotional problems, so while I'm feeling a bit down, I think it's best in the long run. Yes, murder victim, Freya Fellow, died while painting a portrait of Flora Fellow. Ah, that's probably their ages. Freya Fellow, 19. Flora Fellow, 58. Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Thanks. I honestly think this will make me happier in the long run. It's just when you unearth a bunch of stuff and you're working the stuff out, but you still feel it in the immediate time. Okay, Flora was present as she was posing for a portrait. Location, Flora's tower. Freya Fellow was found lying on her back with a single stab wound on her chest. No weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Wow, that looks bad. The red color on the tip of the knife is not paint, it was discovered to be blood. Huh. I don't know why that zooms in. Oh, it's just a magnifying glass in general. That's kind of cool. I will, thank you. Okay, Freya Fellow. How was Freya killed? Okay, that's Tangle Tower, a small painting on a scrap of paper. A few notes have been written on the back. Nowadays, it goes by Tangled Tower, but it's actually a pair of towers connected by a mansion at the base. It is surrounded by a circular lake. The water is an unusual mix of colors. The lake is enclosed by sheer pale cliffs. They're too steep and smooth to climb. Tangled Tower is currently home to both the Fellow family and the Pointer family. Okay.
It's a bird bath. Is that just rainwater? Looks a little weird.
The birds seem to like it.
They're even singing a little tune.
Why'd you highlight tune?
Toot, 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 toot.
Please don't do that.
It's just an archway, but it seems a little ominous. Like walking through it might give you bad luck.
Too late.
What are they?
Wind chimes. Silent wooden wind chimes.
That doesn't sound right.
It's just an archway.
Too late. I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put for now.
Loving the confidence.
It's a garden, I think. It's currently far away.
We could walk closer.
There we go.
Ready when you are.
Oh, so I use the map to move in this instead of having a switch the movement thing. Gardens.
It's a stone carving. Wonder how it got cracked.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
What animal is that?
Hawk. Bear. Lizard.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard. It's a statue of some hideous, scaly, bipedal fish monster.
Playing a harp.
Playing a harp. Hang on a second. This isn't just a
Interesting.
regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not going to solve this just yet.
Same.
Let's come back later. It must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Okay, harp statue, old weathered statue of an amphibious creature holding a large harp. Symbols are engraved on each of the harp's 4 column segments. Okay.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away detectives.
Is it working?
No.
Yeah.
Spooky. What do you think it's for? Is it working?
No.
That looks like a door in there, so the harp will probably open the door inside the mouth.
And it's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Any fish in there?
Not a single one. Although there is something in there.
It's a cassette tape. Or it used to be.
Damaged tape. The cassette tape has been damaged by water. The ink on the label is blurred and illegible. Okay. So click on things bubbling, just like the last game.
And it's full of the same weird...
Any fish in there?
Not a single... Although there
It's a
is...
cassette tape. Or it
Oh,
used to
okay.
be.
I already found that, guys.
It's a bandstand.
Bit small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange to you?
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to say, too quiet?
It's not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
This is some garden.
Do the plants all look a little strange?
Alright. Onwards. Main entrance. You guys... Oh, there's the letter.
What?
Oh, there's an O on the floor.
Oh yeah. Tangle Tower.
Tour.
Did,
Oh,
What?
can't I fix
Tangle
that,
Tower.
please? No? Okay, so you're just gonna drive me insane. Got it.
Bird feeders.
How do you
Is there a
know
letter in the bush?
birds? Is that an envelope?
It's been opened, but the letter's still in there. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
No, definitely.
Opened letter. The envelope has been ripped open. There is a single piece of paper inside. The combination is drawn on the other sheet. Once you have it memorized, destroy it. I do not agree with your reasons. You will not find it down there. Okay, so the code was moved and destroyed, probably. Interesting.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Very cracked with a weird R.
Looks like someone tried to chop it down, but then gave up.
Can you blame them?
Oh, what's that?
There's a heart engraved in the tree. I didn't know people actually did that.
PPFF. Which one do you think came first? The tree or the house?
The age-old question. Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Melody again, huh?
Don't think it's locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk straight in, right?
I'm pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Alright, onwards! Oh, you can go up or to the side. I'll find the mystery.
That's a big glass tube filled with water.
There are weeds in there. And sand.
It's an aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living in it.
Yeah, some people have plant aquariums.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion?
What is that?
I think it's a family tree.
Richard Remington? That was the murder victim in the last game, wasn't it?
Richard Remington.
The one and only.
Huh. Flora Remington.
Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file.
A sibling. So...
Fiona Fellow. Dead center. She must be important.
She's half fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
Oh, that's why there's an R on the statue outside, because they're descended or crossed with the Remingtons.
Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all. Felicia Fellow.
Freya's mother.
Do you think she still lives here?
Who was the one she was painting? Flora Fellow. So where's Flora?
I think it's a family tree.
Lord and Lady Fellow.
Fiona Fellow. Dead center.
She's half
Do you
fellow.
think she still lives here?
did Flora take the fellow's name? Because there's only one Flora here, and that's a Remington. Well, yeah, it's... Flora must be the mother of Fiona. Flora married Felix. That's presumably a male name.
Felix fella. Looks like he married
Flora
his way to
changed her
the
name.
family.
Do you think he still lives here?
Interesting.
Lord Remington.
He sounds important. Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Really?
Is soil a clue? This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
How very perceptive of you.
It's not locked.
Stairs.
Okay,
Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spooky mansion.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
let's move on. Wrong button. So, I'm gonna go up the Flora... Ah, there's the murder victim, probably. Flora's Tower. Oh. So it seems she was supposed to be holding the knife in the painting. So perhaps not as suspicious as first appears? I don't know.
Let's take a look at that painting first.
Okay.
There it is. The unfinished portrait of Flora Fellow.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Freya was unable to finish the painting as she died sometime during the process. Flora appears to be wielding a knife. The red substance on the tip was discovered to be blood. Did we, check what type of blood?
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Huh? There's something very strange about how Freya was killed. I didn't look around the crime scene very much. Paintbrush covered in red paint. Freya Fellow. Oh god, I wasn't looking at the crime scene good enough. I mean, I noticed the paintbrush on the ground. Flora Fellow's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Or because Freya put it there.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because Freya put it there. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Okay, but it was removed from the scene.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
was not expecting to run into something like this so fast. Maybe red paint?
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with red paint because Freya put it there. Nope.
Okay, so that's farther away.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with red paint, but it was removed from the scene. That's not right.
There's blood on the knife in the painting. Could that possibly mean?
Flora's portrait is
That
holding
doesn't
a
make
knife
sense.
tipped with blood because it stabbed Freya.
If it stabbed Freya, she couldn't have painted it there, though.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
I'm very confused.
Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right.
What?
But it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
See any
Could have been a
other knives
prop,
around here?
but
Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
an unfinished painting.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
Looks like it has a hinge, too.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I think it's a container for something.
Or, okay.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the positions of the eggs, rotate the egg to see clue on the back.
Nope.
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
Oh, I thought that... Okay, that's what you press to unlock it. Okay. Huh? Does it, though? Maybe. They're all messed up. Okay, what if none of them line up? What if it's only the shapes and not where the shapes are that you're tracking? So that's the longest point. And then it goes to the shorter one. This has got a quite obvious thing. Blue and then red. That's right. Now, longest line. That would be blue. Do I have... And then it would be purple. Longest but thin line, 2 pinks. What about this little square? A yellow and a green. And Alright. What's... I think
That's the one.
Hey, not bad.
Alright.
Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Okay. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It's currently empty. The lining of the egg is a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed claws. Okay.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Place cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. We found a cassette tape in the pond. There's noticeable crack running through it, all the way from the horn down through the tape deck. Huh.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
To Freya. With a heart and 2 stars. Pink. The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There is a handwritten message on the label, to Freya. Huh.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go.
So, try it. Let's try this one first. Okay, some music.
It's piano music.
It's a recording of piano music. It plays for a short while before stopping. So she could have somebody infatuated with her, and somebody could be jealous and therefore murder her. On the other hand, somebody could have been rejected. Now let's see if this one works. I don't really hear anything. Ringing? Weird music.
Weird.
Creepy.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's a recording of somebody walking outdoors. A distorted humming melody can be heard. Alright.
Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
The palette has a variety of paints loaded into it. The largest is a blob of black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Oh, no weapon was found at the scene, but the subject of Freya's unfinished painting is holding a knife. Okay. Did the painting get moved closer after the photos were taken? That's a lot of room between the canvas and her.
The outline of Freya. There's a no.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas,
So?
so she was probably standing.
Let's check the case file again.
It looks like the canvas has been moved.
Freya's painting supplies.
Cracked. Small glass pots of red, yellow, blue, black, and white paint. The glass pots are cracked down one side. That's strange.
Freya's painting supplies.
Oh, okay.
The whole room has a strange feeling about it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Oh,
That's the only door in and out of the
the
room.
hinge is partially
It's
broken.
also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there. That's the only door in.
It's also
Sure is.
Oh. So it's not a trap door, it's just okay.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
There's an eye on the
We're
ceiling.
at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
No, but there's an eye up there. Why?
We're at the top.
I think
Okay.
so.
Doesn't matter. It's.
I suppose we can talk to that person now.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
Well, you look creepy.
Flora. Fellow?
Or is it Remington?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Can you speak?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now.
Okay, encounter yourself yesterday.
Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried.
So, can I present evidence? What do you think about this tape? Okay.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Alright, we'll move on. I guess next floor down. workshop.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Okay, same types of paints, it looks like. A wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found nearby. Yellow, blue, black, white. I think Freya had an additional... Freya had red, but this doesn't have red.
Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map too.
Okay, so there's a dragon to the left, a mountain to the right, and a tree with some birds straight ahead. No birds. There's also the X marks the spot. That's the mountain to the... where the dragon should be, so it's not that one. I guess I'm assuming it's pointed up, but maybe it's pointed to the side. Or pointed that way? Okay, looking from up. Dragon, but then no mountain. Dragon, mountain, tree. No birds. But everything else is right, but there's no birds. Okay. Twisting the view. Starting from this side. Dragon, no mountain. Dragon, dragon, no mountain. Not enough dragons for it to be that way. And from the other side, this side. Dragon, no mountain, no mountain, no mountain. Okay, so it can't be that side. Now, upside down. Dragon, mountain. Birds, but no trees. Dragon. No mountain. Okay, I think I'm gonna try the non-tree version. I mean, the not... What did I do? There, okay. So, that would be... I3, perhaps? I-3... North?
Nothing.
Did
Okay.
you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
Alternatively, it's the X mark spell itself, so I-4.
Still locked.
Okay.
It's like they're different versions.
Wait, was he saying something about different versions of the same one? Is the dragons not all the same? No, they all look the same. Is the ship more important than I'm realizing? I don't have to do this right now.
Come back.
Oh, Yon! Welcome in! It's good to see you.
Puffer fish?
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason. A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in. It's a barometer, but it's broken.
A barometer.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
I'm not sure what a barometer is.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure.
Shelf junk. The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just, it's the actual hull. An old...
Probably cursed.
Alright. Hello, sir.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know.
Another case to solve, yes. Is the game's dialogue supposed to be echoish? No, but I lost my headphones. So, it coming through my computer might be causing that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to say my apologies for the echoey nature. Because I honestly have no idea where my headphones disappeared to.
That sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, so I think this game was actually made before the one we just played. But yeah, we've got a murder to solve. Let's see.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer / treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that.
Sophisticated?
But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here.
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
I'm not sure currently if it's the prequel or not. Richard Remington is on their family tree. The Remington seems to have married into the Fellows, and the Fellow is one of the people who's been killed. I say one of the people. As far as I know, only one person's been killed.
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way.
Oh.
This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay. I didn't get much out of that.
Dearest Flora, a remarkable woman. Yes, been married over 20 years now.
You two still get on?
Of course. What a question.
She
Oh,
has
so
a
that's her
long
wife,
clock on
his
you.
wife.
It's true she has an independent streak. She's had it her whole life. She's the youngest of three. Always something of a lone wolf, you know? Just the way she is.
Lone wolf is putting it lightly. She doesn't seem to want to talk to anyone.
She just likes time to herself, away from the company of other humans.
Other humans?
Other people, you know.
Why is this sounding very suspicious?
Uncommonly skilled as an artist, but Freya was so much more than her talent. She helped me get started with my own painting, you know. It taught me what she knew about wood carving, too. Tremendous patience. She was ever so good with dear Flora.
Freya and Flora were close?
Oh, yes, especially recently.
How are you related to Freya?
Somewhat distantly, as it happens. My father, Lord Fellow, was her grandfather. Technically, that makes her a fellow. Let's just say there was some discussion over whether she ought to carry the name at all. There's a family tree in the Grand Hall. You should take a look at it.
What about her inheritance?
Freya's parents died when she was around 3 years old. She came to live here shortly afterwards.
Nobody left her a thing?
I'm afraid not. She had no formal claim over anything at Tangle Tower.
Well, I'm confused about the family tree.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Interesting.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Really?
I'm as confused as you are.
Don't recognize the handwriting or anything?
It would have been a beautiful painting. It's rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at.
I've got no more questions for him at the moment. I would like to talk to Poppy. Oh, Freya's room.
Painting supplies. That painting is really something.
Why would she want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Photo of painting. A small photograph of Freya's abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. That looks like it could be a face. That kind of reminds me of like a flamingo face beak thing. I don't know. Though this is more mountain-like. I don't know.
It's a fish, I think?
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a whale.
No, that definitely looks more like a fish.
Could also be a shark. Freya's bear.
Looks pretty depressed.
He's had a rough couple of days.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
Do you think this was always supposed to be a bedroom?
I don't know. It is kind of a weird shape.
No windows either. Do you think this was always...
I don't know.
No windows either. There's no natural light in here at all.
I like it.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
Is whale not a fish? I don't know. Aren't whales like mammals or something? I don't think whales are fish, but I'm not sure.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Now you have me questioning my entire existence. Freya's drawing. A drawing of a man standing with a woman in a garden. He's holding a rose. A drawing of a young woman. A drawing of a person wearing a cloak. BB, but fish design in water. I'm not sure what you mean.
Just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
Oh, interesting.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty.
And they're left propped open.
A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't alliterate. Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
Interesting.
It's a little wooden box for paintbrushes.
To the casual observer, maybe. They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
That's cool. Huh. Okay. Now what would this mean? They've got the fan shape. They've got this type of shape. Green paint and blue paint. Orange brush and pink brush, probably. So pink brush handle with that fan shape. I think this would be it. You've got these symbols up there. Am I supposed to be ranging it from shortest to tallest?
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps of paper? It looks like a ripped up jigsaw puzzle.
I mean, the shortest brush would be this, but then this wouldn't go there. Can't imagine where else they go, though. Oh, that's also a red. Okay, that's also that type of handle. That's probably where I went wrong. So when in doubt, you do the shortest one, I think.
I did it. What do I win?
Not bad. What was in the box?
Just a photograph. Well, most of a photograph.
Is that a trapdoor on the ground? Ripped photo. It's a photograph of two young girls, one with red hair, the other with green hair. The photo has a large piece missing. It seems to have been ripped off. And you can see the barest hint of the person that was in the other part. I think that's Freya, but...
Do you think this was always
I don't know.
no windows either?
No, but there's a line on the floor. What is...
Do you think this was
Okay,
no
this-
windows either?
Apparently not important right now.
A lot of these paintings look unfinished.
How can you tell if they're finished or not?
Good point. Do you think this was all?
Okay, let's go.
Either?
Next room down. Okay, that's the other person in the photo.
It's an illustrated book about birds.
It's been left open. Looks like somebody was halfway through reading it.
Or it was left open for us to find.
Oh?
Ever so slightly unnerving.
Bird book. The ink dip is a remarkably intelligent bird with a very long lifespan, even among avian mystids. Other birds are often aggressive towards it, and the ink dip lives most of its life alone. It has particular feeding habits and usually only eats the seeds of the Tantum amica pictured.
Books about ancient history, I think?
These books are ancient history. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks.
A book on the floor. Fundamental entomology.
About bugs.
I guess somebody dropped it. Books about geography.
Skip.
Books about geography.
Skip. Books about insects.
Well, theoretically.
Theoretically.
There's not a single book on that shelf.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Books about space.
Except the
They're
book on the
relatively
floor.
untouched.
It's musty in here.
What exactly does that mean? What is must?
Must. You ask such stupid questions.
Nice. Sure. Why not build a science lab in the corner of the library?
The search for new knowledge. The archiving of old knowledge. It's downright poetic.
Books about birds.
The shelves are about half empty.
Oh, so you're a the shelves are half empty kind of person.
You knew this already.
Books about nature? Is that a snow globe?
Of sorts.
Oh, it's this place.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Those weird mountains?
Hey, look at It's a model. What are you
Okay.
thinking?
That would make an amazing...
A souvenir. Find the Tangle Tower snow globe. Achievement.
What's in those bottles?
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
Sure. Why not
The
build...
search for the archive's downright poetic. It's musty in here.
What exactly?
You asked.
Nice. A chalkboard.
Is this a library or a classroom?
Okay. That's a lot of...
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure. Why
The
not?
search
yeah.
is downright poetic.
Alright. Hello.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I'm still missing.
Are you
May
studying the
I
lake?
Talk to you? Miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk...
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
No.
Hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator. What can you tell me about the murder?
What can
What?
you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes. However, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment, only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
Okay,
You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
that's fair.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time.
I already
Neither
did.
of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What made you want to become a scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing. I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face.
Wow, okay.
She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor,
Wait.
I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other?
I'm not sure this is lining up with Felix's statement. It's not directly contradicting necessarily, but...
Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed a test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course.
Okay.
Is she
Uh.
laughing?
That was suspicious,
This
weird.
belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What
Okay.
happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right, but why?
I do not know why.
Okay.
This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third.
Yeah, a third person.
curious. There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
She stuttered. Well, she paused.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown.
She's your mother, right?
Unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond. Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased.
That's
Understand
just
this.
your best friend, right?
Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became, 1, increasingly independent, and 2, increasingly isolated.
Do you know
Okay.
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Okay. I guess I'll ask you about your father, too.
Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
Yeah, I like
I
Fifi,
have
too.
no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the 2 possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct.
But also, I remember Felix was talking up Freya and Flora. He didn't mention Fifi at all.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Oh,
Can't wait.
later. I don't feel the need to charge into a bedroom right now. Stone Square.
There's a metal plaque on the bench.
Is there a message engraved on it?
I think there was at one point, but someone scratched it off.
Huh.
It's a sea serpent, turned into stone by a wizard,
Ah, if you say so. What happened to its head?
beheaded by the same wizard. Looks like it might be about to fall apart. Grimoire, you go first.
A giant glowing gemstone full of plants.
That's... No.
AKA a greenhouse.
Yeah. What's that?
It's Tangle Tower. Or at least it's the mansion at the base of
Oh, I was
Tangle
clicking
Tower.
on something specific, but okay.
Is that a clock?
If it is, it's a clock with 4 faces.
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Rotate the dials until all 4 hands are in the correct position. do I need to know a moon phase here? I also noticed that one's moving in regards to this. Oh, so it only has 4 points it can go on. Okay, this middle one moves that one too. And this one moves that one too. And that one moves... I don't know the answer to this, so I'm gonna have to come
Just
back
gonna
later.
rest my brain.
Hi!
Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm
Kinda
Sally,
rude.
And this is my sidekick, Grimoire.
But fair enough, I guess, if you think people are trespassing.
You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is
Huh.
something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers is one of the last on my list.
Did you
So,
find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
so this person, this detective was hired before the murder. She was hired to investigate something else.
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too.
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite. It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
That's fair.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Well, yeah, that's true.
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
Really?
You really think so?
You didn't answer it.
Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm.
Okay, so Poppy's a pointer, I think, because this was Poppy's father in the last statement, I believe.
He told me to stay out of the way. I consented and decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired.
That's
Then,
strange.
she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled, that much was clear, but sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
Okay. Not sure I want to be, like, showing evidence to this person. Though, I'm not sure she's being very suspicious either. But I can ask about
Makes
that.
quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
Wait, look for bubbles.
How long is that thing?
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
Alright. Let's move along to the greenhouse, I guess.
That's a handsome beetle.
You're creepily looking there.
Looks like he might have magic powers. Hanging baskets. They're so high up.
To you, maybe.
You're only 2 inches taller than me.
2 inches makes all the difference.
Weird fruits.
Is that fruit? It's shaped like fruit.
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little, too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
Really?
I'm gonna say no.
This one's in a little pot.
Okay, that is definitely not edible.
It looks like a gemstone, don't you think?
I don't know. Vaguely, maybe? Potted fruit with a hard gemstone-like skin. The soil in the pot is an unusual blue color. We're just ignoring that guy staring down at me with his red eyes.
It's bigger in here than I thought it would be.
Okay, the tip pot is
Tools. Used by a gardener. For gardening. A little chart of... actually, I have no idea what it's about.
This is perhaps the dial outside? I'm gonna take a photo of it and look at it over by there, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's got the Roman numerals attached there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I say unsurely because
What do you make of it?
Roman numerals are confusing.
Not a whole lot.
Ugh.
Don't move. We're being watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
Yeah.
Is anyone going to say anything? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right. Sorry. Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind me is Detective Grimoire. Who are you?
Fitzfellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know. I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
did
Everybody
anything
said
happen
you
to
weren't in
yesterday,
the
Fitz?
gardens outside your room, but it's possible that could be
You work here.
if they just
As
missed
the
each
gardener.
other.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kind of weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life, just like anywhere else on the planet. Clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants, animals eat the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like...
So the animals are weird around here too?
Talking to a slightly stupid person?
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration? Like mutation?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal.
Is that why you have red
Just
eyes?
nature.
And slightly
And
purple
you know
hair.
the local expert
Though she
on
has
all
green
this
hair,
stuff.
so maybe that's normal.
No. I'm
Wait,
just
does
the
she have red
gardener.
eyes too?
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded. We became concerned.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Seems like it might be fairly normal. Though I don't remember if Felix was supposedly came with that other person in his statement.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me.
Yeah?
Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
Oops.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
So, what do you think about this photo of you together with Poppy?
One of these drawings is of you in the rooftop garden, I think, with Poppy.
Why do you say that so accusingly?
Are we done?
Do you know about the falling out between Freya and Poppy?
It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
Okay. What about your plants?
This
I'm
is a
actually
good
interested in
example
that.
of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny and edible fruit?
You look at it.
That's fair. Can you tell me
She
what Hawkshaw
questioned
was
me.
doing?
About what?
My work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
Do you know
No,
who she worked
she
for?
didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me. I can tell.
Okay.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone. She was always kind. to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Okay.
Insects.
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
Okay. Now, what about Felix? He's looking about the most suspicious guy around
Felix is
right
a
now.
Contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image. Don't you
Interesting.
think?
I was just about to say the same thing.
Any... This letter.
How odd.
Yeah. I should ask the detective about that letter, actually.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Okay.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see?
True.
Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in the past.
Huh?
It's incredibly difficult, even for me.
Interesting.
Never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
Alright, so I have the photo. What's it on the ground?
It's a big stone dais.
Biggest one I first one too.
No, but there... I guess there's the moss or something around the other parts, too. Anyways. Can I have a moment of your time again? What do you think of this?
Conveniently left anonymous.
Yeah.
It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No, but you're sounding awfully suspicious. Like perhaps it was made for you?
Is that a...
If it is.
These are only 4 dials. I don't know if they... I don't think the clipboard I found has anything to do with this.
I'll do this later.
Okay. What were the symbols on that? Actually.
I'm still...
Should we take another look?
Doesn't seem like this puzzle can be solved yet.
Let's
Okay.
come back later.
Other than that... I don't feel like barging into Felix's room. Let's go meet the pointers. Well, actually, let's take a look at the family
I think it's a
portrait.
family tree.
Let's see. So, Flora was a Remington who married Felix. They had Fiona Fellow. Wait, Fifi's? Fifi's not on here. Or is Fifi Fiona? Freya is over here. Damien Dusk. He changed his last... No, he married it, right. Flint fellow. Oh, and there's Fitz there.
Fitzfellow.
We met him. He's one of the suspects.
So, Fitz's father is the brother to Felix.
Flint fellow.
A purebred fellow, if there ever was one. Married a randomer, though.
Do you think he still lives here?
Emily Everstone. Do you think she still
Nice
lives
name.
here?
So theoretically, there could be a succession crisis. I don't know. We can move on for now. I want to talk to Poppy. Ah, and here she is.
Sheet music. It's handwritten.
That's a lot of notes. Looks pretty difficult.
Probably while they're on the floor.
Yeah, writing sheet music is a lot of work.
Are they paper lanterns?
Whatever they are, I like them. It's like a little parade of floating spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever it is, it's playing a little trumpet.
That's a cracked egg or glass
That
on the
is music
floor.
room. He's gotta practice.
What's with all the broken glass?
Yeah. Is that a vial? A shiny statue of a strange creature holding a large horn. There's a noticeable crack running along the length of the statue's horn. Inside the horn and on the ground below are various shards of cracked glass. Interesting.
There's a faded mural on the wall.
When I was a kid, I never knew the difference between a mural and a mosaic.
You still don't know, do you?
No,
Who plays the violin, I wonder?
it's pretty dusty. So I'm guessing nobody.
There's a faded mural.
When I was a kid.
You still don't know.
No,
Lots of sheet music.
Sheet music.
that's
Yeah.
a lot.
Probably while they're on the floor.
Books.
1 old wooden bookcase.
Yep.
25 dry old books.
I think you counted wrong. There's a lot of books on that.
4 lit candles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I the only one seeing the problem?
Yeah. Fair.
Alright, you got your wish.
Huh?
Spooky murder mansion?
Spooky murder mansion. Alright, you
Spooky
got
murder.
spooky
Alright.
murder mansion.
That seems to be. What's that?
Alright, you
No,
got
okay.
spooky murder mansion.
Hello. Hi.
Are you a ghost?
Sally! That's rude! Unless she is a ghost.
It may come as a disappointment, but I am alive.
Ah,
That makes you a suspect, I'm afraid.
I know.
what's your name?
My name is Poppy. I'm a pointer. And a pianist.
We'll need to ask you a few questions about Freya.
I know.
Hey, you're pretty good.
All in the wrist. And 13 years of dedicated practice.
Okay.
3.5 hours of piano practice. Soon as I wake up. Same as always.
3.5. Does that not hurt your hands?
Sure.
And you do this in the music room?
No, I prefer to practice in my room. When I make mistakes, I like to make them in private.
What did you do after that?
I was supposed to meet Fifi in the library, but I totally forgot. When I finally got down there, she'd already gone. I checked her bedroom, but it was locked.
Was Fifi not in there?
No idea. She keeps her door locked either way. So I went back upstairs and out into the moonlight garden.
The what?
The little garden on the roof outside my room.
Was it just you up there?
No. Fitz came outside after a while. His room's on the other side. He's been teaching me about flowers.
So, did you talk to him?
Not really.
You ignored each other.
I didn't say that. I'm just me. There's nothing to know.
How are you
Okay.
related to the other pointers?
My father is Percival Pointer. The professor spends most of his time hidden away in his tower. Barely speaks to anyone these days. Especially not the fellows.
Oh?
You get on with the fellows?
2 of them. Fifi and Freya are my closest friends. We all turned 19 last year.
Do people ever leave Tangle Tower? I don't mean to be rude. It's just, if you're 19...
You don't have to answer that, Poppy.
It's a fair question. I'd like to move away. Definitely. Fifi, Freya, and I would often talk about it, argue about it. Freya wanted to leave, but Fifi... things are more complicated for her.
What about now?
After what happened, I really don't want to stay here much longer. Fitz and I were up in the Moonlight Garden most of the afternoon. Then we heard this sound. Lasted about 3 seconds. I've been trying to decide how to describe it, but I'm struggling. It was like something drilling into a piece of metal.
Huh.
Different. Worse. I was pretty sure it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there to check. Her door was locked. Nobody was answering. I knew Freya and Flora were both supposed to be in there, so I made Fitz kick down the door. I went inside.
Okay, that explains the
Freya
door.
was lying on the floor.
Flora was in the room too?
Yeah. I think she realized what had happened at the same moment I did. I didn't know what to do, so I ran downstairs to get Fifi. Her door was still locked, but I knocked and shouted at her. Eventually, she let me in. The lights were off, but I could see she'd already been crying. I told her what had happened. She didn't believe me.
Yeah, this is all adding up.
First time I've ever seen her angry. I dragged her out into the hall. My father was there too, for some reason. The 3 of us went back up to Flora's tower. Then Felix arrived. He had Penny with him. Fifi had this idea. She wanted to do some kind of scientific test. She took me down to the library. We were in there about 15
Fifi said
minutes.
you had
After she was
remarked
done,
on it.
she went back upstairs and I went back to my room.
That's it?
That's it.
It's not necessarily a problem, just different perspectives on the matter. Do you know about this detective? What was she investigating?
Surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. On its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be. the
Why are we
orchestrator,
poetrying now?
Pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Why did we poetry?
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling, stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
Okay, we'll ask about Felix because he's the most suspicious guy, but I think we're just gonna stop with all this poetry.
Foregone drifter, holding fast, days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender, accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom some 4 walls make around a room?
I guess she's sort of telling us about them, but
When I first saw it, I thought it looked like Flora was holding a knife.
okay,
with
that
blood on the tip.
yes.
You don't think that anymore?
No, it was a stupid thing to say. The room was dark. I was in shock. I'm just an idiot.
But it was blood on the tip. If you hadn't said anything, maybe Fifi wouldn't have checked.
Exactly. It's stupid.
But we would have missed out on an
Okay.
important clue.
Is it a clue? Really? Tell me how it's a clue. Tell me how it helps. Nothing about the knife makes any sense. It's just freaking everyone out. Wish I'd never said anything. Don't you think that's weird? That the letter isn't addressed to anyone?
Yeah, it is
Or
weird.
signed by anyone?
Someone's being deliberately secretive.
Yes, that was
Or
pretty
trying to
obvious.
manipulate you.
That's fair. So did you send this?
Does this belong to you, Poppy?
Now that's not really my style, is it?
But who else would own a tape like this?
Literally anybody?
People said it was probably yours.
This is mine.
Really?
Oh?
No, well, yes, it was. I gave it to Freya about a year ago.
What was on it?
Nothing. It was blank. Freya said she wanted to record something.
Any idea how it ended
Interesting.
up underwater?
Maybe someone wanted to destroy it, but got really lazy.
I wonder if Freya threw it away, because... Sorry to bring this up, Poppy, but ripped photo, you were
This
probably
is a photo
there.
of Fifi and Freya, right?
Yeah,
How come you're not in it? You're friends with them too, aren't you?
I'm not really one for photographs.
But there was a third person.
She really admires Freya.
Fifi's loyalty to Freya is unshakable.
Were you trying to shake it?
Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Not a bad likeness.
It looks like you're standing in a rose bush.
Is there something wrong with that?
You
That
know about
belongs to
birds?
Flora, I think.
Oh. Was it not you that knew about birds? Well, this is in your room. What
Look at
happened
me.
there?
I didn't break it.
Does anybody else use the music room?
Yes. I don't know who, but I can tell when somebody else has touched the piano.
Oh. So I guess somebody else could have recorded that if she says it's not hers. Maybe somebody else was organizing a breakup. If they were pretending... I don't know. That thought's not really formed.
It was my mother's originally.
So, why is it up in Flora's room?
She just gets the most use out of it. Freya would borrow it too sometimes.
Alright. Poppy's bedroom is unlocked.
I wonder what's in there.
What's this? So, oh,
Check
this
out
is the
that
person who knew
butterfly.
about birds. Pentalope, maybe?
Looks evil.
Wow. Judgmental.
A rather magnificent bush. Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
My little writing desk. It's kinda cute.
There's nothing written in the book, although someone's torn a page out of the middle.
Interesting.
They're bird cages, but the birds are coming and going freely.
Is that a metaphor?
Oh, it totally is. I don't like mirrors. They steal your soul.
How do you get your hair so symmetrical without using a mirror?
I do it by weight. I can feel if one side is heavier than the other.
Fair enough, I guess.
Does this count as being outdoors?
Yeah. No. Doesn't matter.
Bird diagrams. Hand-painted.
Interesting.
They're beautiful. Someone really knows their stuff.
Is she also a painter?
Bird diagrams.
They're beautiful. Someone.
What's with those little windows down there?
I think they're there for draining rainwater.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Does this count as
Yeah. No. Doesn't matter.
a rather magnificent bush? Somewhat cruelly confined to a stone pot.
There's a letter P carved into the side.
Alright, hello.
Oh, just beautiful. What is it?
Huh?
Sort of a delicate jade, but with a little seafoam green, is that right?
Sorry?
Your hair, dear! Which shade do you use? It's lovely. And that
I'm
shade-
sorry.
You're really
Where's your hands? Are those bird... Did you get altered by the rainwater around here?
Oh, thanks. I do what I can to offset Grimoire's beige on brown ensemble.
Detectives don't need to be brightly colored. We prefer to blend into the background.
You're doing a terrible job.
Detective? Delightful. Penny Pointer? Pleasure.
Is that short for Penelope?
Officially, yes, but I never can be bothered with all 4 syllables of it. Penelope sounds a little ostentatious coming out of the mouth, don't you think?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I awoke early and headed down into the greenhouse to see Fitz. He's always there. Crack of dawn, every morning like clockwork.
How come?
It's where he's happiest. That and he has a great deal of work to do every day. Watering, pruning, mulching, whatever that is.
Do you help him with the work in the greenhouse?
Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I'd probably break something.
So, you stayed with Fitz the whole day?
No. In the early afternoon, he went back inside. Rather suddenly, as it happens.
Did he say why?
He didn't. Probably just a touch of heat stroke, the poor dear. He's more delicate than you'd think.
Did he
What did
say
you do
she
after
left first?
Let's
I don't
see.
remember.
I returned to the aviary to feed my birds.
And how many birds are you responsible for?
Officially 4, but in truth it's more like 400.
Can they not feed themselves?
Of course, and they often do. But I think they just like the company. As do I.
Lots of lonely people in this house.
20-something Aquarius love to travel, and nearly all of my friends are birds.
Travel? Where to?
Anywhere at all, as long as it has species worth studying. Ornithology, they call it. I call it the only thing I've ever been good at.
And have you studied the birds here at Tangle Tower?
But of course! Where else do you think I developed my love of the field? No matter where I go, I always find myself coming home to Tangle Tower.
Because of the birds.
Oh, no, because of him! Silly to admit, but I suppose I can't bear for us to be apart.
Okay.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, don't you know? My fiancé, dear Fitz.
Fiance,
He's
what?
Not really the traveling type, you see.
Is it fair?
The very one.
You're engaged to a member of the Fellow family? That's interesting.
Wait, an affair?
I'm not especially interested in whatever tedious feuding goes on between our 2 families. Fitz and I find it much easier to stay out of it altogether.
So, what do you think of this drawing?
Very nice.
You've
Yeah.
seen this before?
Yes.
All of them. Even this one of...
Yes.
Nothing more?
Freya was very talented, even at that age.
And who was
Do you
in
know
the
how old
photo?
this photo is?
Not sure. Must be a couple of years at least. Sometime before Fiona settled on her current style.
Huh. Did you not like Fiona?
Hello. Who penned this juicy little number?
We don't know. It's not signed.
An anonymous letter? Classic clue.
Alright.
How terrible.
Oh?
You recognize it?
The color scheme. 3
Uh-uh.
different pinks. Obscene.
Huh.
She mostly ignores me if I'm honest.
How come?
Fifi.
We're not quite on the same intellectual level.
Oh. You don't need to.
No. It's quite alright. I'm comfortable with it. Isn't he strapping?
He is big.
And so brooding.
I
I'm
shouldn't have
just
asked.
looking out.
I can never tell what's going on in that beautiful head of his.
It just sounds like you don't know him very well.
I don't remember asking for your input.
It's true though.
Oh, did you talk to Poppy already?
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit.
And did you make any notes of what she told you?
Yeah? A little
Yeah,
bit?
I did.
Lovely. Burn them.
What?
They'll all be lies.
Wow,
Why
yeah,
would
you don't like
Poppy
Poppy.
Because that's what she does. She's a snake. Looks like one too.
Don't you think you're being a little unfair, Penny?
She started it. I must say, I really don't care for the den of self-delusion that he's retreated into. People are better off when they just let themselves be themselves. Between you and me, I think Felix is secretly rather miserable. She's a most unsavory little... She was incredibly rude about my appearance.
Yeah, the detective
Which
is a little
part?
rude.
The giant bird arms, or...
If I were her, I'd go easy on the judgment of others. I mean, look at her. She looks like the ghost of a scarecrow.
So what's
I
with the
just
bird
wish
arms? Are
my
those
boyfriend would
natural?
Tell her to behave herself.
Professor Pointer? Why him?
Oh, it was Uncle that called her in. She's
Okay.
his responsibility. Did you not know that?
Yeah, we totally knew that. For sure, thank you.
A fellow bird enthusiast. She's quite the expert, truth be told. Studied them professionally at one point. I think her father taught her.
Are you friends with Flora?
A little bit.
A little bit friends.
She's one for the peace and quiet. I dare say I'm a little too loud for her.
I can see that.
I do admire her, though, really. Always felt like she could have done better than settle for Felix.
Ouch.
I said
That's
it.
fair. I'm asking. Oh, you know about
Somebody
birds?
taking an interest in extinct animals.
Extinct.
Oh, yes. The book is very old. Most of the birds in it are long gone.
Well, what about this bird, though? The ink dip.
This one, well, it was thought to be extinct for a long time.
Thought
One
to
was
be.
found here at Tangle Tower.
Okay,
So
interesting.
it's not extinct.
You misunderstand. It was the last one.
Oh.
The very last.
Oh.
I doubt Freya intended it, but the overall effect is a little unsettling. Don't you think? It's Flora that's the problem. She's an inescapably haunting presence, bless her. Haven't seen this one in a while. He lives in the music room, doesn't he?
Currently.
Moving on.
We can get into Penny's room now.
Now, like, right now?
Wait. Didn't click on this bird
An
cage.
especially fancy cage.
And it's
Some
home
rare
to 3
species?
especially fancy birds.
Yeah. 3 brightly colored birds in a heavy ornate cage. So that's 3 of the 4 birds she's officially in charge of, I guess. I guess the one on her hat could be the 4th. And of course there's the one that she was saying is the last extinct or whatever. So where's that professor? You hired the detective? What were you detecting? Astronomy tower.
You know, I've always wanted one of those.
A mechanical solar system? What would you do with it?
I would look at it.
Wait a minute. Earth in the middle, sun on the outside. How old is this thing?
Sun, the moon. Rotate the 5 planets, the sun and the moon, around the middle. The shadows are changing. Okay, you can rotate the planets too. I assume is supposed to be making something with these shadows, but I'm not sure what yet.
I'll do this later.
There's something kinda disappointing about this room. I just expected a bit more from an astronomy tower.
Oh, does it not compare to all the other astronomy towers you've been to?
Pretty.
It's a chart of the solar system.
That could be helpful.
Which planet are you from, Sally? It's a chart of the solar system. Which planet? A picture frame.
With no picture.
Oh?
It's full of tea, but it's gone cold.
Criminal.
It's tidier than my desk. The notebook is untouched. It's completely blank.
Huh.
So, even the most well-used notebooks start off blank.
The bell jar. It's empty.
What do people normally keep in bell jars?
I don't know.
Other than bells, you mean?
I don't think anybody keeps bells in a bell jar.
Spyglass to the Stars. Volumes 1 to 12.
They're in very good condition.
It's too cloudy to see any stars right now.
I think you mean it's too daylight to see any
also
clouds.
daytime.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's also daytime.
Let's at least introduce ourselves before touching his telescope.
Fine, I'll touch it afterwards.
Shh, listen. Do you hear them? The stars. They're whispering. So quiet.
Okay.
And yet so loud.
Wait,
What
you're
are they
looking
whispering
through the
about?
thing in the
Are they spreading
daytime?
rumors about us?
I shouldn't think they concern themselves with such insignificance. We are but specks of dust, you and I.
Mm-hmm. Could this speck of dust start by telling me his name?
You find yourself standing in the astronomy tower of one Professor Percival
Yes. Okay.
Seems like this tower belongs to the Pointers, and the other one belongs to the Fellows.
Yes.
Well observed, my dear. Tangle Tower is something of a duality, as it
Okay.
happens. Meaningless boundaries, really. They exist only in our minds.
Helpful.
The day began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk around the gardens. Fresh air does wonders for the mind.
Did you see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course. I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine. Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in my studies for the afternoon.
I lost my attention. I don't know what happened.
Did you use your telescope yesterday?
Once the stars began to appear, naturally.
For how long?
I can't say. I've been known to lose hours at my telescope.
Did you see anything?
No actual discoveries, if that's what you mean.
So you were all alone up in the astronomy tower. Must have been a while before you found out what had happened to Freya.
Quite. Normally, I would be the last to find out about such a thing. But a curious tug of fate led me towards the Fellow Tower later that evening.
What was that?
Listen. Do you hear them?
Oh, that's not what I mean.
The day began as any other, with blissful, unremarkable routine. I took my usual morning walk
Did you
around.
see anyone else?
Penelope and Fitz were in the greenhouse together. I didn't bother them, of course.
Okay.
I sat for a while besides the pond in the garden. It's a favorite spot of mine.
Alright.
Eventually, I returned to my tower and buried myself in
Okay.
my studies for the afternoon.
I got what I missed.
Me? Not much to say. Strictly speaking, I'm the current head of the Pointer family. And of course, father to my precious Poppy.
Alright.
A professional astronomer?
Oh no, that's just a little hobby. I mean, yes, I've studied the stars for over 35 years, published 17 books.
Just a little hobby.
Sounds like you're quite well known. You must bring in a good amount of money.
Oh dear me, no. My field of research has never yielded any kind of stable financial return. Nor would I expect it to. I am nothing but a humble interpreter for the cosmos, working to translate its message so that I may share it with the world.
Cool. Tell the Cosmos I say hi.
So who gets the money? Or do you just have a lot of money already?
I was at my telescope for the majority of the evening, but at one point I returned to my desk to look something up in a reference book. I couldn't find the book I wanted, so I figured Fiona must have borrowed it. I left my tower and headed down towards the Grand Hall. I spotted Detective Hawkshaw coming out of the library. She looked impatient and slightly frustrated.
Same as ever, then?
Quite. I passed her by and went upstairs to Fiona's room. The door was locked, but I could hear shouting coming from inside. I recognized Fiona's voice as well as the voice of my own daughter. I had no desire to invade their privacy by eavesdropping, so I waited for them to finish and come out into the hall. Before I could ask
think
about the
that
book,
tracks.
Poppy grabbed my hand and took me upstairs along with Fiona. It was apparent that both of them had already been crying about something. We went up to Flora's tower. Freya was laying on her back, right in the middle of the room. Flora and Fitz were already there.
Yes, I think that makes sense.
Felix and Penny arrived shortly after we did, and then Fiona went downstairs with Poppy for some reason. I quickly decided that I should leave also.
Okay, Fiona and they went to test the blood.
I took Penelope with me, and we both went back to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
Why did you leave so quickly? Wasn't there anything you could have done to help?
Don't take this the wrong way, but the whole ordeal is fellow family business. I'm quite sure they don't need me getting in the way at a time like that.
Okay. So, this is your daughter.
Poppy, my pride and joy. Exceptionally talented pianist from a young age. Hold on. Why is she on your list of suspects?
Because
Everybody
she's
is.
a suspect.
Oh no, I can personally vouch for her innocence.
Look, everybody goes in the book.
Well, the truth is,
If we were there on the night of murder, I'm sure we'd have an entry.
If you don't mind me asking, what happened to Poppy's mother?
Primrose? She was Flora's sister, a Remington by birth. The playing field has never really been even since she left.
Where did she go?
Left.
Away.
Huh.
She went away.
And who's Penny?
Penelope, our resident ornithologist.
Penny's your niece, is that right?
At this moment in time, until she marries the gardener.
She'll still be your niece.
But she'll depart from the world of the Pointers and join the Fellows. Like rats deserting a sinking ship. Hard to read, that one, but she
What did you
seems to know
hire
what
her
she's doing.
for?
She's kind of mean.
You know, I simply assumed all detectives were sharp, rigorous, and thorough. Then, of course, I met you.
Okay, so we don't get answers on that.
Nobody could deny her talent.
What do you think of
She was
Fiona?
remarkable, artistically gifted, but also highly intelligent.
Those two things aren't mutually exclusive, you know.
Was she ever interested in astronomy?
I don't think she was. The fault may well lie with me for failing to inspire her. But I think she was captivated by more tangible things here on Earth. My
Okay.
daughter loved her. Fiona, too. That said, in the last year or so, more and more I've begun to notice her by herself, wandering the gardens at the most peculiar hours.
Huh.
She must have explored every inch of the grounds 100 times over. Quite a restless spirit, I think. I'm surprised she chose to live at Tangle Tower as long as she did. A listless soul drifting through the ether.
Flora was the sister of your wife, I believe?
What's wrong with her?
Not sure. She's always been troubled. Comes from a dysfunctional family. I'd say you could ask her about it, but I think you might find that to be a bit of a dead end.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the heiress of Tangle Tower. Goodness knows what'll happen when she takes charge. I dare say she'll confiscate my telescope and replace it with a microscope.
She doesn't seem to be the type to impress her will on others.
Still, keep an eye on her. Dangerously intelligent, that one.
You sound jealous. Wait, are you two science rivals?
Oh no, we operate on very different wavelengths. Literally.
Alright, my apologies, Poppy, for doing this.
These were drawn by Freya. She must have drawn that one of Hawkshaw rather recently.
I guess.
No remark on Felix giving your beloved daughter a rose or something?
Poppy's two closest friends. Freya looks so innocent.
And why is it ripped? Where's the other side?
Curious creature, isn't it? Some sort of amphibious bipedal fish man.
Playing a trumpet.
Playing a trumpet, yes. That's rather a small cage for three birds, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Aren't we all trapped in a cage? Where on earth did you find that?
In the bush
It was
outside.
in the bush outside. I think someone threw it away.
How peculiar.
Yeah, did you write this?
I find that painting to be in rather bad taste.
Oh, yeah?
The knife with real blood on it? The whole thing is rather vulgar.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that tape for a long time.
Oh?
Who broke it?
No.
Who made it?
Ah, well, possessions are fleeting, my friends.
No, who made that? You said you saw it before.
Isn't the process of decay fascinating?
It's not really decaying. It's plastic.
It's becoming one with nature, all the same.
Ugh.
A very old statue indeed. I'd recommend you leave it well alone. The poor fellow's in bad enough shape as it is.
Suspicious.
What do you want me to say? He's the gardener.
Fits,
He's
yeah.
a member of the family.
Yeah, but not the Pointer family.
But they were marrying.
What happened to his parents? Do you know?
His father, Flint, is Felix's brother. Strange man. Don't think anybody knows what happened to him, but he certainly doesn't live here anymore.
What about his mother?
Emily? I've not met her. She never actually married into the fellow family.
Ah.
Her relationship with Flint was, it was short-lived.
Huh.
He should learn to make the most of his lot in life. And he does have a lot in life.
You're talking about money?
Among other things, but yes, he currently has agency over a small fortune. That is, if he hasn't already squandered it or lost it.
You two don't get on?
Oh no, we're the best of friends.
Ah. Lots of puzzles with no answers. Apparently the puzzles don't go on our little list. Ah, we got her supposed path there. Whoops. This system is a bit confusing. Felix's supposed path. Oh. And Penny's. Penny doesn't have a supposed path. Did I not ask her about that day? Or was it not corroborated? I didn't get her statement.
In the evening, I left the aviary and headed back towards my room. But in the hall, I spotted Uncle Pointer heading down the stairs. He was muttering something. Seemed a bit upset, the poor dear. I followed him down, but the grand hall was empty by the time I got there. Empty aside from Detective Hawkshaw, who was loitering over by the library.
Oh.
I don't know what it was, but
That doesn't
she
add
looked
up.
a little lost. I inquired about
Wait,
the
no,
professor,
it
and
does.
she told me he'd gone up the fellow tower.
That does add
I
up.
ran up the stairs, hoping to catch up with him, but Felix appeared and blocked my path. For some reason, he was coming out of Fitz's bedroom. He looked rather lost, too. I told him I was looking for Uncle.
I think that
He suggested
tracks.
we look up in Flora's tower room. We could see from the hallway. The door was off its hinges. I knew then something was terribly wrong. A moment later, we were gazing down on the body of poor Freya. Uncle Pointer was there. Fitz, too, standing over in the corner with Fifi and Poppy.
What about Flora?
Of course, silent as ever. Uncle suggested we should leave. Give the others some space, you know. So he and I both returned to our rooms in Pointer Tower.
I thought Poppy and Fifi left before they did.
She'd sit in the aviary, first thing in the morning, and paint the birds. Sometimes she'd ask me their names.
Freya was interested in studying bird species too?
No, just wanted to know their names. Isabelle, Clementine, Myrtle, Lysandre, Genevieve. Got it, thanks. For my 21st birthday, she gave me a framed painting.
Okay.
All the birds from a single spring, with their names written underneath.
Aw.
I can't begin to tell you how much I've treasured it.
Sounds like you two were close.
I feel like I always struggled to articulate my admiration for her, but she had a way of understanding unspoken things.
Okay.
Can't say I've ever taken an interest in Uncle's astronomy. On occasion I've dared to visit him in his tower, but I always regret it. It's all just a little too abstract for me.
What do you mean?
Oh, did you know the sun is apparently over 400,000 miles wide? Okay, so what should I do with that information? How does it help me?
That is relatable.
Look at me.
That is so relatable.
I memorized it.
Goodness me. Poppy really doesn't take care of her belongings, does she?
It wasn't in Poppy's room. It was in the little pond in the garden.
Exactly! Hardly the place for it. I must say the girls are awfully well behaved today. I think they know we're in the presence of company.
They belong to you? Why do you keep them in a cage?
They need a special diet, particular treatment. I let them out to fly occasionally, of course. But they're all one of a kind. I couldn't let anything happen to them.
Do they have names?
Of course. Let me introduce you to Tabitha, Tamara, and Tatiana.
I've already forgotten all three of their names.
Which one is which?
Oh, that's simple. Tatiana is the oldest, Tabitha is the most patient, and Tamara has the best sense of rhythm.
Yeah, that doesn't
Cleared
help.
that up.
What about the one on your head?
On my head? He's just my hat. He doesn't have a name. Who would name their hat? Ooh, delightful. More of a gemstone than a fruit, isn't it?
Inedible too, I think.
Yes. At one point I thought Fitz might be growing them to sell them. But honestly, I think he just likes the way they look.
Yeah. Okay. So, I think I'm wrapping up for the day, but one thing that's been
What is
I think
niggling
it's a
at
family
me.
trait.
So the pointers. Okay. I think Fifi and Poppy are both related to the Remingtons. The Pointers and the Fellows married into the Remingtons. That's the
Percival
father.
Pointer.
Professor Percival Pointer. We met him. He's one of the suspects.
Yeah, and then this is his brother,
Pandora Pointer.
Pentelope's father.
I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
Oh, his sister.
Penelope Pointer. We met her. She is one of the suspects.
But if this is the Pointers and the Fellows, F and P, why is there an R out here? Why is there a symbol of Remington for a statue that's obviously been here a long time? That's weird to me.
Huh, there's a heart, and I didn't know people actually...
PPFF.
PP, Cantaloupe Pointer, or
Don't think it's locked.
No, that-
I'm pretty
right.
sure that's the rule, yeah.
So who do we have with
I think it's a
double
family tree.
alliteration, or is that a lot of people? Fiona Fellow, Poppy Pointer, Penelope Point. Okay, it's just a naming theme that everybody has alliterated names. Okay. So why didn't you mention your daughter, sir? You're going on about your niece and your wife, but what about your own daughter?
My daughter Fiona, our little burgeoning genius. You've met her?
We did. She's going by Fifi these days.
So I've heard. I asked her some weeks ago, what's wrong with your real name? She told me, get this, she wanted a name with an even number of syllables. She makes up the strangest things when she's under pressure.
Yes, I believe there is an Emily Everstone. It's a nice name. I think that's, Fiona's mother? We can check the thing
Makes you
again.
think she made that up.
I happen to know the real reason she prefers Fifi over Fiona.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah?
It's what Freya called her.
Okay, yeah.
What is
I think it's a family tree.
Yes. Emily Everstone. Oh, that's Fitz's mother.
Emily Everstone. I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
Who I believe they said was not actually married to the Flint fellow?
Fitzfellow.
We met him. He's one of the suspects.
Okay, while I'm very invested in this, I should call moderation. Next time we can look at the rooms, and I can hopefully do the puzzles I have hopefully not forgotten all about, and such. Where's the exit? Autosave on. Okay, so that's already saved then. Yeah, thanks for coming. Yes. Wait. That's not ending screen. Alright, I did say I wouldn't raid, so just to reduce stress and overthinking and such. So, that is all, I suppose. Yeah. Thanks for coming. I hope you had a nice time. Goodbye!